It's a hard game to play. I'm gonna be honest. It's not easy. It's not a very easy game to play. Fighting games in general, not exactly easy. They require skill to play. And sometimes people don't have that kind of skill. But there are surefire ways of getting better at this game. I'm gonna tell you 3 different things that I think a lot of people will probably not tell you at all. Alright? One thing I want to say, I'm on stream, so overlay and shit, yeah, whatevs. If you want to get better, I'm a mid-plat, highest is 1906. For those of you wondering, most of the people in this game are in the gold elo, more or less. A lot of people are in silver, gold, and low plat, I'd say. That's just statistically proven. One thing, listen to pros. So pros know what they're doing. They've played the game for a very long time, most definitely. They know what they're doing. They're kind of good at the game for a reason, or else they wouldn't be a pro. So if you want to learn how to be good, how to do your combos properly, go watch pros do their shit. Like, it's not that hard. Most pros have a YouTube channel. Most of them talk about how to be better, do your combos correctly. So like, let's say Sandstorm, right? Sandstorm, I know for sure, has a video on how to play Scythe better. I know it for sure. And so go there, go search up Sandstorm on YouTube. You're gonna find many videos of Sandstorm and a lot of his gameplay too. That's another big one. Not just watching videos on how to play the game, but also watching videos of them playing. That also helps a lot, because you see their gameplay, and then if you copy them, you're most likely going to get better. I know that helped me a lot when I wanted to get better at the game. Watching others play the game better than me helped me a lot. Watch pros. Pros know what they're doing. Watch their gameplay. They know what they do is good, and it works, and that's why they're pros. Alright, number 2. A lot of people hate ranked. They say this game is very toxic, and I would agree. A lot of people in this game are very toxic. Very toxic. Not Rocket League toxic, but very toxic. And I get that, and that can damage someone's mental to a amazing degree. But here's the thing. Use the very big 6-letter word. Ignore. Just ignore. You don't need to entertain them. When you entertain them, that's when it gets to you. Because you let it get to you in the first place. If you don't let those things get to you, they won't bother you. You won't get pissed at toxic people. Well, I mean, you might get pissed at this. Whatever the hell this is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now this, I completely understand, but don't let these things get in the way. See, there you go, it's back. I didn't lose much. Like, don't let these things get in the way. A lot of people stop playing this game. I know a couple of my friends. I'm not gonna say their names just for respect purposes, but I know so many people who have quit the game because of some kind of ranked anxiety, or they just don't like the toxicity, or if you ignore it, it's not a problem. It's one of the easiest things to ignore about a video game. And what comes with that is loss. And like, you know, if you can't get better with loss, don't play a game where you're going to lose a lot. Or just don't play any games at all, because that's just not for you. If you can't handle loss, gaming is not for you, okay? No offense. And also, most losses are a good thing. And I know that sounds very strange, but it's good to lose. It's amazing to lose. You learn more from the game losing. And that's so contradicting, and I understand. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. How are you going to get better at the game if you're getting pissed at losing? Here's the thing. It's the way that you handle it that makes it better.
Hi, I'm Catherine.
So if you handle it like, oh, I took a loss, or oh, I'm fighting, let's say, oh damn, that looks pretty pop champ. So let's say you're facing a pro, right? And you're in a tournament and you're facing a pro. Oh my god, I'm facing a pro, I'm gonna lose. And that's understandable. The chances of you losing to a professional, if you're a gold, let's say, is very high. Almost 100% chance. Now, obviously, there is a chance that you could beat them and somehow. Yeah, I know that also sounds contradictory, but there is a possibility. Pros aren't invincible. Think of it like this. When the pro fights you, he's obviously better than you, so he obviously has some kind of win strategy that is working, or else he wouldn't be winning. Like, again, very common thing. So why don't you watch the replay or learn while playing the game against that person how they're winning against you? So then you can use that in your own gameplay in the future. So let's say the person you're facing is like Sandstorm, right? And he's amazing at reading your dodge. Like, if you learn how he does that, it won't be as hard for you to do because you've seen it in action and you faced it in action. Oh. See what I mean? If this guy didn't disconnect and he literally saw what he was doing wrong, which in this case was just staying in the air and kind of falling into attacks and not dodging properly. That was literally the biggest thing, because Spear has such a good punish potential for stupid dodges, like dodge in, for example, or any dodge in a certain direction that's stupid is easy to read on Spear. Listen to the pros and watch their gameplay. Anybody who's better than you, it doesn't matter. If they won sig spamming against you, they are better than you. It doesn't matter what they did. It doesn't matter if they sig spammed. It doesn't matter if they spam the same combo over and over. It doesn't matter if they did D-Light and sig on Teros 1,000 times. If you fell for it, they were doing something right, because it was working. So learn what you were doing wrong that could have won you that match, and you can get better. Because if you win the match, you're not learning anything. All you're doing is putting in to practice the things that have won you games before, and you're just doing them over again. So you're not winning anything. You're not learning anything. You're just practicing the things that you've already done before that's gotten you the dub at the end of the day. So you don't want to win. If you want to get better, embrace loss. Finally, there's one thing that I don't think a lot of people say that I think is such an important part of this game. And I've said this before. I've made a video of this before. I'm not going to link it because it's a garbage video. But I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. Alright? Don't play recklessly. Play calm and collected. Alright, what does that mean? Most times you hear this in the form of don't throw out attacks just to throw them out. Right? Throw them out with a purpose. If you know it's gonna hit, that's when you want to throw it out. If you don't know it's gonna hit, or if it's high risk, like if you like throw out a random sig like this, like when is that gonna hit? He's in the middle of the, he's like high up in the air. He's 3 jumps in the air. Why would you want to do that attack? Right? That's one way that you can really apply this rule, especially for those of you who are lower elo and have like and do that a lot. Like 6 spam at random moments. Like right there, I didn't have to do that. I was not gonna reach him. Play calm and collected. This includes for your moves as well. So just play calm and collected and you're gonna be fine. You don't want to rage over simple things, and then after you rage, you lose that kind of focus that you wanted before. And then you can't play better. And wonder why. It's because you're playing recklessly. You're not thinking about what you're doing. If you think about what you're doing, the chances of you winning are going to be much higher because you know what you're doing. You're doing everything because it has a purpose and not because you just want to throw out a move. You're focusing on winning and you're not focusing on throwing out moves. That's the bottom line. You're focusing on winning without focusing on winning. I don't even know how that makes sense, but it should make sense. If you want this more explained, type in the comments down below. If you want that more explained, because I know that can be a bit complicated as I put it right there. But anyway, there's one last thing I want to talk about, and I'm just gonna edit out until I remember it.
2 hours later.
I don't remember the thing that I wanted to say. I just had a mind fart.
1 eternity later.
I think I already talked about it. It was ranked. It was ranked anxiety. All right. No, then I already talked about it. All right. Well, I already talked about shit. I don't know. I'm just bad. I'm just bad in the memory apparently. I didn't remember 3 things that I wanted to talk about. But now I remembered. I already said all of them. Wow, I'm so smart. I just spent like 3 minutes doing this.
We know how much home means to you. You raised your kids there, hosted countless birthday and holiday gatherings,
I do want to say one
and
thing,
learned
though.
this past year all the ways that home loved you back.
Here's one thing.
You want this home to be your forever home.
There's the thing. Did you catch it? Oh, you're so bad. Bye-bye, children. I hope you caught it.